break, every breakaway you take, every cross, every jump, every hit stop, every loss, every victory, every single sport, we will be watching.
Studio. Mike's up. It has come to the time where we'll talk sports and everything, all the details, all the excitement, all the activities that's been going on. And Tega is here for the locker room. Good morning, Tega.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you feeling this morning?
Well, fine.
You're dealing with the weather, or the weather is dealing with you. Which one?
Something
Come
like
say, come
that.
say. All right, Lagos. Join the conversation on WhatsApp. Send a message to us on WhatsApp 0809 444 That's 0809 444 On YouTube, where we're streaming live, you can leave a comment there. The YouTube address is youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Or you could simply just type in the search box smooth981. You'll find us. And hit that subscribe button while you're at it. On Twitter at smooth981FM. The hashtag for your messages is lockerroom981. Starting over the stories now, Asaba, Delta State Capital, comes alive today as the countdown to the 21st African Athletics Championships enters its home stretch with the opening of the Keshi Stadium, venue for the African Athletics Showpiece, built for August 1st through the 5th. Now, the commissioning will be preceded with the African tour of the event, an event actually that will see elite athletes from Nigeria, Ghana, Botswana, South Africa, Kenya, Gambia, Mauritius, and others compete to test run the facilities.
Yeah,
Yay!
I heard David Rudisha would be in town, and then Van Niekerk and Casa Semenya. So me, I'm just
You're very excited to see them.
I'm waiting for them to break ground. But yes, the athlete who is who of athletes in Africa would be in Asaba. I think the trial run is today. So some athletes already arrived yesterday. Trial run is today. So that's the thing we want to see against what will happen on the 1st to the 5th of August.
Yeah.
So so we test the facilities. Everything looks shiny and new, but let's see how it will survive today.
Yeah.
And then we'll know exactly how it will survive 1st to 5th of August, or if there are any things we need to upgrade or any things we need to change. Yeah, but that's where we are right now. About our athletes, we are still negotiating their athletes. Yes,
Still.
we are still negotiating, because what it is that some athletes, especially the ones that are very vocal in their protests, have been left out of the invitation list.
No.
Yes.
Wow. So now it's bad to protest. It's bad to ask.
Yeah, it's bad to ask
rights.
for better welfare. It's bad to just.
No.
It's just so that situation on its own is getting worse, but the stadium and the preparations seem to be going very well. So that's where we are.
That could be demoralizing.
That is,
to say the least.
demoralizing.
Moving on now, talking about Anthony Joshua and boxing. Now, Anthony Joshua and Jarrell Big Baby Miller had a fiery encounter and were separated in New York on Tuesday. It's interesting to see. Now, Joshua was midway through his first face-off with Alexander Povetkin as a challenger to his IBF, WBA, and WBO heavyweight titles when Miller barged onto the stage. When this question was posed, actually, somebody said, and I'll tell you who later, it says, people talk about me, then see me face to face and they still want to talk. That's what Joshua said. I defend my titles in the ring, I'm dedicated, and I just would not tolerate it outside the ring either. I defend my position. That's what we do as fighters. There's always someone plucking around my feet. I have to kick them back down and keep them humble.
Well, it's the situation he finds himself in now, and if you ask me, at this particular point in time, it's almost pathetic. He's going for a media meeting with Povetkin, who he's supposed to fight, and then some random guy just thinks, okay, this is my opportunity to throw one or two insults, and let's see if we can make money. It's not why you go looking for trouble; they are going to look for money.
How?
So the whole idea is he's a boxer. He's had 22 fights. The big baby now has fought 22 times, haven't lost yet. So who is the cash cow around? Anthony Joshua. So go there, throw some taunts, make some noise,
Yeah,
try
just
to
to get his
instigate,
attention.
try to instigate like a fight, and then get in the ring, get beat, and get paid. That's how.
You know what's funny, Tega? Because this, as you're now analyzing the story, something is coming clear to me. It seems as if people do things like this just to get the media to rile them up.
No, that's the whole. You have to. What it is on a normal day, he's not on AJ's
Level.
radar. Not, I won't say level, but he's not on his radar. But AJ happens to be the cash cow, so everybody just wants to get in the ring. It's not even about beating the champion. Now it's about making the money. Who is the person that who would give you name? Who would give you media coverage? Who would give you money? Once you have a fight with him, all of a sudden you become very popular, you get your notice, you get paid, and that's what these boxers are trying to do. But at this particular point in time, it's getting more pathetic. Like, he can barely go anywhere. Somebody would just, I mean, a boxer would just go to the gym, lift up 2 kg, come out and say, AJ, I'm ready for you. Why? What's the drama about?
Hey, go and sit down, John.
You know, so it's and they say things that are really, because the guy said to him that he walked up to AJ and said, "You're a punk. I don't know you from anywhere. Like, how about, hi, my name is Big Baby, whatever."
Some little polite.
I mean,
See what you did there. Well done.
you know, just introduce yourself, but that's what AJ is going to just have to suffer this for a while. As long as he remains undefeated, as long as he's the form boxer, he's always going to get this. So I think he should develop thick skin.
The price of being the man on top.
Yeah.
All right, so move on to this next story now. Mercedes admits that they have made too many mistakes and underperformed in the first half of the season. Lewis Hamilton trails Ferrari Sebastian Vettel by 8 points going into this weekend's German Grand Prix at the halfway point of the season. Team boss Toto Wolff said, "We've left points on the table and had to damage limitation more than we wanted. We did not score as many points as in the triple header as we had hoped before to do. A lot of that was down to our own mistakes. However, there's still a silver lining to all of this. While we did not maximize on points, we did bring the quickest car to all the 3 races."
What's the point of bringing the quickest car if you're still beating your quickest car? So I don't think it's silver line. I think it's something that they should be quite unashamed about. You know, but he's right. They've left so many points on the table, and there are instances where you can blame drivers. But at this point in time, it's everybody from the driver to the engineers. I mean, to the protocol officers. It's just everybody in Mercedes has somehow or in some way dropped the ball. That's what it is with Mercedes, and that's where they are. 20 points behind Ferrari, and Lewis Hamilton is 8 points behind Sebastian Vettel. When on a normal day with that triple header, they should have been years ahead. And so this is another opportunity, or this weekend is an opportunity for them to regroup, rebuild, and see if they can try to catch up with Ferrari or even take the lead. But ultimately, the fact is they all know, and even when they have their various meetings, from the person running the strategy to the person driving the car, they all know where they dropped it. And ultimately they're going to have to pick it up. Otherwise, Ferrari will just run away with it. Fastest car by Mercedes or not.
We have a message in from Biggie in K2. He said, "Let's stop the trash talk and start fighting. All the attention to get AJ. All others are lousy and baby boxers. I cannot wait for the main one with the US guy."
Oh, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
He too is still yapping in the corner.
Sorry?
He's still making noise in the corner. let them finish with perfect.
It was actually the first one to start making all the noise. Lagos, join the conversation on WhatsApp. The number is 0809 444 981. You can also send a message in on our YouTube live stream. We're streaming live on YouTube is Smooth 981 FM. That's the address. If you type that in the search box, you will find us. We'll come right back to more stories in sports right after this.
I have the worst flu on the worst day.
I think you should use the headphones so you can hear yourself.
It's giving me a headache.
Here on Smooth,
Your voice is straining away.
I know that I'm pushing Cosmo, but this thing is giving me a headache.
The men's 100-meter world record has been broken just
So
19
just-
times. Maurice Green,
Jump all over the place.
legends have come before me. This is my time.
Usain Bolt just smashed his own world record in
Thank you.
9.58.
Sorry.
But I know there will be another. That's the way it should be. Because good enough will never change the world.
We're not here for good enough. Standard Chartered. Here for good.
What is that dream of yours? Education, further education, a business perhaps. Get started with Nescafe. Stand a chance to win 1 million naira. And other cash prizes while you buy a Nescafe 3-in-1 pouch. Winning is an easy 3-in-1 step. 1. Go to your neighborhood supermarket. 2. Buy a pouch of 10 Nescafe 3-in-1 sachets and get extra sachet free. 3. Scratch the card to find within the pouch and you can be a winner. Prize is 10 steps away. Get started with Nescafe.
Sorry.
Hi guys, my name is Tony. My friend Stella recently introduced me to iInvest. It's truly unbelievable. Before iInvest, buying treasury bills was a mess. I had to look for a bank, wait for my turn, fill forms. It was just wahala. Now, with iInvest, I never have to walk into any bank.
Weather's cold,
ever again.
man.
I now buy treasury bills directly from my phone. You can easily invest using any debit card or by transfer from any bank. So, download the iInvest app now from the Google Play.
All right, we're coming back on.
i-investng.com.
Make sure it's on mute.
Start investing.
You have to mute. Turn it off, please.
Support by Sterling Bank, your one customer
Turn it
bank.
off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Smooth. My name is Jessica Bongaze, and
Mike, sir.
Smooth
Still.
98.1.
Welcome back to more stories in sports inside of the locker room. You're listening to Smooth 98.1, and you have Tega Supreme here in the studio. Hi, Tega.
Hiya.
WhatsApp number is 0809 444 981. We'll dispatch your messages there. Thank you, Big E. The next story here from new Juventus signing. Chris, I've seen his pictures. He's been flaunting, taking a lot of pictures at the news site. And who would blame him? £99.2 million. He says he's grateful for the opportunity given to him by Juventus, as players of his age, in his words, usually go to Qatar or China. The 33-year-old Portugal forward has joined the Italian champions for whooping £99.2 million after 9 years at Real Madrid. In his words, when he did a presentation in Turin, he said, to come to this club at this stage of my career, I'm very happy. I want to win. I want to be the best. Who knows? Maybe I'll be awarded the Ballon d'Or again, but things will happen naturally. It's difficult to win it in Manchester and Real Madrid, but maybe here. We'll see.
This guy.
Modest or proud?
You can tell exactly what his plans are. But impressive when he says that yes, players his age move to bring a dry bath.
I think it's a shame.
No, but it's true. But it's true. They do move. I mean, at that stage, you just want to go and make all the money you can in whichever town you want to make
Before
it from.
you retire.
Yes. But he's right. He moved to Juventus, and Juventus, like I said, Juventus can miss the first 10 games of the season and still come back and win the Italian Serie A. I don't think that's what he's there for. But it's a move that he has succeeded from so far. I heard about the shirt sales on the very first day that he was unveiled. So he's moving and he's making his name. He did win the Ballon d'Or several times in Real Madrid, so you shouldn't say it was hard. But you can tell that he's still hunting for more glory. Yeah, he's hunting for more glory. Sassuolo. He went to Juventus for a reason. He went to Manchester United for a reason. He's not going to crave. Do you understand? He's not going to all these crayfish clubs. He's not challenged there. Yeah. So don't give me that. He moved. He's making his money. He moved and he's enjoying himself. And hopefully Italy will better with taxes for him than Spain. Because Spain is a horrible place for a lot of footballers. Very horrible place. So let's see how it works out for him at the end of the day. If he can help them win the Champions League that they've been hungry to win for several years now, then that would be the icing on the cake.
All right, we'll take a few messages here. Daniel from Ikotun says AJ is talking about the boxing story with AJ. He said AJ should just keep calm. and beat them in the ring.
Okay.
Thank you. I think we'll send a message to AJ. Tony from Agodo says, great show, thank you very much. Mercedes are truly in uncharted territory at the moment. This is the first time the Mercedes are in the Constructors' Championship since 2014. They will have to dig deep to chase, catch, and overtake a truly hungry Ferrari team. And Vettel, who seems to have found the speed that drove him to his 4 WDCs at Red Bull. At this point, it's impossible to call. Great for the fans, though. We'll take more stories here. Neymar and Kylian Mbappe want to stay at PSG, according to the sporting director of the club's youth academy. He told reporters, Neymar has decided to stay at PSG at Paris Saint-Germain. He wants to succeed. After not achieving it at the World Cup, I think he wants to win titles with PSG. Mbappe, he stays too. He has said it, 100%. He wants to win the Champions League with PSG. Financial fair play? It does not worry me. The only important thing is that both Neymar and Mbappe want to stay at PSG.
Okay, at this point in time, we have to understand, first of all, there's that hammer of financial, UEFA looking into their financial fair play hanging over them, and they could be exempt from European competitions, and that's where they may start losing their big name players. However, it's just a race to fill in the shoes that Cristiano Ronaldo has left. From last season, you could tell from the buys that Real Madrid was making, they were going younger. They were trying to rebuild their team. That was the spanner into the works.
Yeah.
So they are now trying to look for players to fit into their role. Mbappe has come up, Neymar has come up, Eden Hazard has come up. There's a lot of talk going on in the air. At this point, everybody's saying, Chelsea saying, yeah, we are letting Qatar go, but we are holding on to Eden Hazard. PSG say Neymar and Mbappe want to stay. Are you their father? Even if you're their father, are you their pocket? Because look, there's an amount of money that they will drop,
Yeah.
You will answer the phone call.
Of course.
It's
In
not
fact, if you say, call me daddy, I'll say, yeah.
you just go. So all this one that they're talking about, they want to stay, they are going to stay, they have a contract. It's of no consequence when the money hits the account. So please, don't speak for them. Let's just wait to see what will happen between now and August, because because it's immediately after the World Cup, there's still a lot of people just feeling around.
Yeah.
Soon, by this week, between this week and next week, you'll hear, that's when you start hearing about serious transfer moves. So let's wait to see on August before we start saying they want to stay or they are staying.
That's where you hear the sounds of
You just hear somebody's going for 320 what? PSG will pack his bag for himself. They'll just pack it.
Oh my gosh. Jiri from Ishaga sent a message on WhatsApp. That number is 0809 444 981. Jiri says, honestly, I feel Formula One is getting more interesting as it's looking more competitive, be it due to their own mistakes or other teams' brilliance. I was always getting tired of their dominance. Other teams should learn from Mercedes' mistakes and make maximum use of the point slip-ups by Mercedes and fight for the crown. Because if Mercedes should mistakenly find their rhythm, this is the end. That's what he says. Thank you, Jerry. Chesa from Okota says, Buffon might have influenced Ronaldo's move to Juve. Who knows? Tega, what do you think?
I don't really think it's possible.
So Daniel here, Daniel sent this one. It says, please, did FIFA watch another World Cup tournament with their own World Cup 11? And what is Paulinho, Neymar, and Ashley Young doing there?
Look, a lot of us are going to disagree on FIFA's 11. There's some players that I thought should be there that are not even there. There's some players that are there that I don't even know how they made it. Yeah, Paulinho is one of them. But especially with the position that he's supposedly going to be playing on that FIFA 11's list.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, ex-internationals, some footballers sat in one room and decided that Paulinho was better than Kante and Casemiro. How? I don't understand, but somebody decided it. So I don't know what I'm going to say.
Okay, so next we'll find out how somebody missed the US tour because of a visa issue. All right, so we'll take it. Now, Alexis Sanchez, by the way, you should watch us on YouTube so you find out what's going on in the background. Alexis Sanchez had missed the start of the Manchester United's United States tour as he has been unable to get a visa. The Chilean striker, who's 29 years old, accepted a 16-month suspended jail sentence since February for tax fraud in Spain. And it's still in Spain that we're talking about, Tega.
Yeah.
Under US law, no person found guilty of fraud can be granted visa to enter the country. So there's a waiver scheme, and it's understood that Sanchez is working with his lawyers in an effort to be granted access to the US.
Well, here's what it is. A lot of players have had tax issues in Spain. So there's something very wrong with understanding, either the understanding of the payment of taxes in Spain, or Spain just has a way of shifting the laws on them. I don't know what it is, but there's a serious problem.
You just catch it
Too
everywhere.
many footballers cannot be having the same tax evasion issues. So there must be a miscommunication in the transmission about the translation of what the taxes really are.
And even the transmission of the taxes
Too
itself.
many footballers can be having. Are you the only country? Some of these footballers have played in Germany, England, but they don't have all these tax issues that they seem to have in Spain. That being said, US has their laws and US have their waivers, so there's a way to work on it. Because I can't imagine that Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi want to play in the US and they will not give them visa because of tax problem.
Quickly.
Because both of them have now pled guilty to different taxes. So you will not tell me that CR7 says, okay, I'm going to come and do my pre-season.
Before he even says, please, visa, take.
Do you understand? There must be a way. So I understand that there is a waiver. Maybe they didn't look. I mean, Manchester United already knew they were going to go to the US before the end of last season or by the end of last season. So why? I mean, how lawyers and the Manchester United team plan all this, sort all this out before the preseason tour?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy didn't even go to the World Cup. He had time. He had too much time.
Funny, Joe. Me, I am not loyal to Miga Incomo. It's all about the upgrade. Coupway.com. Hashtag secure the bag. I hope I said that right. The next one here. Well done, guys. Is from Josie Annie from Barriga. Well done, guys. With CR7's statement, it is obvious that he's beefing the likes of Torres, Yavi, and Iniesta and co. Shade, you caught it. Another one from Big E says, do you have Anthony Joshua's agent's number? I'm a bit broke. I won't mind being beat up for a few million. Just mind the face. Tega, there's no transmission issues in Spanish tax, so no be Niger. Big T.
It has nothing to do with Nigeria. Like I said, they've played in other countries and they don't have tax issues. Alonso played in Spain, in England, in Germany. He didn't have tax issues. It was in his home country, Spain, that he had tax issues.
I wonder.
I mean, if you look at the list of people that played, did Cristiano Ronaldo play in England? How many tax issues did he have? Right. Then he gets to Spain and then he has tax issues.
All right, so Abel on Twitter, using that hashtag LockerRoom981, send this one. It says, I do not just understand what Neymar and Paulinho is doing in the World Cup team. Which World Cup did they watch? That's a good question, eh? Larry from Akute says, Hugo Lloris, Paulinho, Trippier, Young, Griezmann shouldn't be on that list. What happened to Coaches, Harvard, and Conte?
I'm sorry.
We'll find
out. Are you saying Hazard? I understand Courtois on the list, but I can never understand Hazard. I don't know why people gave him man of the match. He didn't deserve anyone.
Why not?
not one or two of the. He was.
Who should have gone?
Was no game that Belgium played that Hazard was the best player on the pitch.
Okay.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Maybe they gave it to him for technical reasons. But Lagos, technically speaking, we're going to be back after this break.
Station.
Smooth.
This is Smooth 8.1.
There was not one game that Hazard played. He was a bit, not one.
6th and 27th of July at Landmark Event Center. It's the biggest interactive digital learning event of the year, and it's free. I know, right? Absolutely free. If you're feeling like you just need some momentum to take your ambitions to the next level, Google for Nigeria has to be the perfect thing for you, my guy. With the advancement of technology and the ease of using mobile phones, what could be better than going to a digital playground to test and learn on July 27th?
For what? For
Yes, July
I will choose ice. I won't touch ice.
27th.
Don't be ready. Let me go and Google ice and cold. I don't want to have this conversation. That means that ice block is part of the cause of cold. It's just the most ridiculous myth. No, it has not. The cold is from flu, from a bacteria called flu. The cold temperature doesn't do anything. Google it. Google it. Doesn't encourage anything. Google. Your friend.
I know you know with the
That's the
visionaries to be up on that stage.
Do ice was cosplay? I'm not talking about cousin. I'm talking about worse than
Could we have ice cream when we are cold? That's part of the anything. What are we?
Don't miss out on seeing how Google can up your hustle, guys. You don't want to miss out on this. At
Prevent
Google for
calories.
Nigeria, you
Blah,
get
blah,
tips
blah,
on
blah, blah,
creating
blah.
content
I didn't see
on
the
YouTube,
search word.
understand new
Blah, blah,
Android
blah.
software
Translate.
systems,
Blah, blah, blah,
participating
blah.
digital
Can't.
skills
Worse than
training,
sweat.
and plenty of inspiration for new ways to monetize your business.
Yes.
Whether big
No.
or small.
Isis disease could worsen. High amount of sugar could worsen
So
it.
is it the code you're hanging on?
There's nothing. Ice block doesn't do anything. I have actually been to a doctor. I have something called
See, ice cream prevents you from healing.
It is totally free. Now,
when you're
The most important thing to do when you're sick is to stay warm. Cover yourself up with warm blankets. Eat warm food. Warm. Avoid anything cold.
from Quora. Don't be me. I've gone to hospital. A doctor told me, Tega Onojaife, that there is nothing this
Who's
ice
that?
does to you.
Who's that sick?
Nothing.
Who's that doctor? See, ice cream causes thicker.
Is there phlegm here?
How like?
Eh.
Should I look into your mouth to see this?
The men's 100-meter world
It soothes.
just 19 times.
It soothes. It actually even soothes you.
This is my time.
It's not a hindrance. What are you saying?
But I know there will be
Okay,
another.
Zimbabwe should lose
And
money.
that's the way it
When
should
he's
be.
with the money.
Because good
I'll
enough
see you
will
when they
never
never
change the world.
like
We're not here for good enough. Standard Chartered. Here.
What is that dream of yours? A vacation, further education, a business perhaps. Get started.
That thing was just a rubbish hype.
Stand a chance to win 1 million naira and other cash prizes while you buy a Nescafe 3-in-1 pouch. Winning is an easy 3-in-1 step. 1. Go to your neighborhood supermarket. 2. Buy a pouch of 10 Nescafe 3-in-1 sachets and get an extra sachet. 3. Scratch the card, win the pouch, and you can be a winner. Progress is 3 steps away. Get started with Nescafe.
As in,
What?
the way they suffered.
Belgium.
Even when they beat the goalkeeper, they couldn't put the ball in the back of the net.
I saw when I saw
remember
that.
that?
I was like, God was just with this guy. This is a classic defense move, like so cool. Nearly there.
He wanted to go. He must go empty-handed. Terrible people. I feel so bad.
10 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel.
My name's Adesa Atomi. and
Studio.
you're listening to Smooth.
With one more story to go and lots of your messages to go through, we're still talking sports inside the locker room. Tune in, Smooth 981 FM Lagos. And that, if you type in the search box on YouTube, you can also find us and subscribe. The next story is about Football Association. They've issued an apology after its official FA Cup Twitter account posted an image originally by Chelsea forward Willian, after that appeared actually to mock Antonio Conte. Now, the tweet was posted by the FA Cup account on Tuesday and was visible for more than 3 hours before it was deleted. The caption added, read, "Our hashtag World Emoji Day award for creativity goes to at Willian Borders 88. An FA spokesperson said, "We apologize for any offense caused and we have removed the tweet."
Well, it appears that the FA may have hired a young mind to handle the account. This is not the first
That is
time.
misplaced
Remember
sense
that
of
time?
humor.
Yes. Remember that time that they said Smalling should empty his pockets, and Hurricane was one of the things in his pocket. I mean, an official handle doesn't do those kind of things on a normal day. So they must have
The guy probably forgot himself.
no, I think what it is they've employed somebody and he's trying to add some kind of humor to this
Yeah.
thing, but it's just coming out in bad taste.
Maybe one of the things that they read the right act was, switch things around.
Yeah,
It's been
so-
boring sometimes.
So
Rejig
he's
it.
trying to rejig it and it's just coming out very, very off. But what it is there were some players in Chelsea, obviously, as there always is.
Yeah.
We're happy to see Antonio Conte leave. And they don't know if Sarri is better, but they're like, any change, I will take it. So what it is, Willian may not even be at Chelsea to play under Mauricio Sarri, who is going to be unveiled today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. as the new Chelsea coach. He may move to Barcelona or whoever can pay the money, because there are people now looking at him and saying we want to buy him. But he just wanted to let the world know how badly he felt about Antonio Conte. so he put the celebration of the 3 different trophies to block Antonio Conte on the picture. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's just savage.
That's just bad, eh?
All right, so I have a message on WhatsApp from Mika. Mika says, laugh out loud. How can you say Mbappe should follow the money? I think that's in relation to Emma's message. When he's with the money, I do not see him and Neymar moving though. And Tega, somebody's happy with you. Ugo from VI says, Tega, God bless you for the comments on Hazard. You're the real MVP. No more Modric. People that have been on my neck actually for saying this about Hazard.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, a lot of people try to fan that Hazard has been. No, he hasn't.
And special thanks to Chris Echo for the picture you sent us. It says the World Cup was so cool in many ways, but here's the only joke from the tournament. Absolutely hilarious and unbelievable. Thank you very much. We'll take a look at it, and we've liked that picture, so you can go check it out at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. When we come right back at the top of the hour, that's in 13 minutes. Lagos, we get to talk. The phone line will be thrown open then for your contributions. It is 0144899981. And at that time, we'll talk about Dasuki getting a bill condition actually granted in his favor. I'll look at that. And the chemist might join us at the time. Keep it here. Smooth 98.1.
Are you serious?